What's up, everyone? Sebastian Castillo here. I'm in Puerto Cancun again. A little bit overcast today, but it's a nice day nonetheless. Now, topic of today's video. There's a lot of ways out there to make money. New ones are popping up every single day, especially when it comes to making money online. And there's a lot of people who are interested in this right now, especially after all the stuff that's happened in the past few years. The problem, one of many big problems in this whole industry, is that it's hard to know who to trust and it's hard to choose what you're actually going to do. This was my biggest problem for a really long time until I found sales. That is online sales, over the phone, over Zoom, wherever you want to be in the world, as long as you can speak English well, you can articulate yourself, you're coachable, and you're willing to put in the hours to actually get good and then take the calls. You'd be surprised, a lot of people are not willing to do so. But if you are one of the few who actually gives a shit and who actually wants to break out of the matrix, so to speak, and at least have some more freedom and even have some more money in your pocket, then online sales might just be the way for you to go. So just before we go any further, I'm not here to sell you on anything. I'm just here to tell you what's worked for me, how I solved this problem for myself. I have a different set of problems now, but at the very least, I can proudly say that I left my collapsing Western country of Canada in 2020, and I have not needed to go back there to work a job in person for 4 years because I moved to Mexico and I figured out how to do sales online and make money from it and actually make a pretty decent amount compared to what most make where I'm from. And I kept a pretty decent amount. That's a topic for another video. But the main, I'll check this guy out. He's on a jet ski. Maybe you can see it. Yeah. Cool stuff. It's a view of the marina. I have started working with a sales trainer who does not publicly advertise his services, and he's very selective on who he takes on. He doesn't have to do it for a living. It's not his bread and butter. He has other things that he does which involve still actively being in sales and working with a company to sell their offer. So if you guys want to learn more, you can join my Telegram group, which I have posted the link of in the description of this video. That way you can get in touch directly with me. You can meet some of the other guys who have a similar mindset here, and I can give you the lowdown on how this all works. His coaching is not cheap. His coaching is an investment, and if you're watching this, you're probably smart enough to realize that when it comes to any skill in life, if you invest some money into it, doesn't have to be a whole lot, but even just a little bit, you can drastically shorten your learning curve and you can get to the money or the outcomes that you want faster. In this case, it's money. And a couple of other things too. Being good at communicating, learning how to speak with conviction and strength and presence, last I checked, doesn't exactly have any drawbacks when it comes to just dealing with people in your day-to-day life and even women. So, pretty good skill to know. A skill that is translatable into pretty much any field, especially if you're planning to go into business as a career for yourself, for other people, whatever. And all you need to know is that once you start working with my coach, he's going to radically change the way that you see sales, and I guarantee you no one else out there is teaching it the way he is and revealing an entirely new way of looking at it. You might already be a sales veteran, you might have just gotten started recently, or you might be thinking about getting into it. All I can tell you is this is probably the fastest and most guaranteed way to actually make it happen, because he has the roadmap. He's done it himself. I have done it, not to the extent that he has, but I've done it well enough, as you can clearly see. And really all you need to bring to the table, besides your investment, is the willingness to commit and to do the actual work. Because I will tell you, when people promote different ways of making money, especially when it comes to online business nowadays, it's much easier to market the quick fix and 30 days to 10K or whatever catchy punchline they have for it, because it sells and it draws attention. Who doesn't want to make 10K a month, right? Well, besides people who make 100K a month, they don't want to make 10K a month. Point being, he is not going to sugarcoat anything. I don't sugarcoat anything, as you can see on this channel, because you need to hear the truth. And the truth will set you free. The truth will give you the motivation and the underlying fire to actually do the work to get good at this, to do the call reviews, to do the role plays, to take the time to actually think about why certain deals didn't close or what you could have done differently to get the deal. And more importantly, relate to the other person and demonstrate that you understand them. You're going to learn all of that, and with that, your success will be inevitable. The money will be inevitable, but you have to put in the work, and you have to recognize that sales is a set of skills, and it's not a step-by-step process. That's all I'm going to leave you with today. If you're interested, link is down below. You can get in touch with me, and then we will go from there. Last words to share with you are just that this changed my life. I was in sales before meeting this guy. I thought I was good. If you want to go from good to elite, or you want to go from having, like I said, no understanding to elite, you want to go to the Harvard of learning online sales and just sales in general and communication, this is the way to go.